Sole custody in Massachusetts. If your children are in danger and your ex wants custody, but you know that's a bad idea, they won't be safe staying there. You need help protecting them, but don't think you can afford a lawyer. What do? That's where we come in. At Afford Law, we have experienced, compassionate attorneys that can help you. We base our legal fees on our clients' income. The less you make, the less you pay. You can now get high-quality legal representation at an affordable price. We can get you through this process so you can begin a new chapter in your life. Together with your children, you can start over, free to pursue your dreams and achieve the life that you deserve. What types of custody are there in Massachusetts? There are two types of child custody: physical custody and legal custody. These are two very different concepts. Physical custody is where your child lives. Legal custody decides who makes important decisions for your child. In each one, the court can grant either sole or joint custody. Courts tend to grant joint custody for each. The idea is that the child benefits from both parents being actively involved in your child's life. Getting sole legal and physical custody of your child is an uphill battle, but it can be done. A very strong case must be made on your behalf. What is sole physical custody in Massachusetts? Physical custody is where your children live. At whose house do they sleep? In a joint physical custody situation, your children live with both parents for periods of time, so each spends significant amount of time with them. In a sole custody situation, your child lives with one parent, with the other parent having reasonable parenting time, unless the court decides that parenting time is not in their best interest. What does legal custody mean in Massachusetts? Legal custody has to do with who makes important decisions for your child. Courts generally want both parents to have a say in such decisions. In a joint legal custody scenario, each parent has input into these important areas. In a sole legal custody situation, only one parent has the right and responsibility to make major decisions about the child, including issues of education, medical care, religion, and emotional development. How to get full custody of my children in Massachusetts? How to get full custody of a child is a complicated question. The driving force in every child custody decision is the best interest of your child. Parental rights in Massachusetts favor joint physical and legal custody of a child because it's believed to be in your child's best interest. There are no specific requirements to get custody of a child. Therefore, you must prove that your ex is an unfit parent. How to prove a parent unfit in Massachusetts? Being an unfit parent is grounds for full custody of a child to be granted to the other parent. The question becomes how to prove a parent unfit. If a parent neglects or doesn't provide for the needs and welfare of their child, they could be considered unfit. Some common examples of unfit parental behavior include abuse of your child or others, significant substance abuse, neglecting the child's basic needs, and not maintaining contact with your child. How to get custody from an unfit mother? There are many reasons a mother can lose custody of her child. Those reasons must show that she is unwilling or unable to care for her children. The judge must be convinced that she is an unfit mother in order to award custody to the father. Abuse of your child or significant substance abuse are examples of how a mother can lose custody battle. If I have sole custody, do I still have to allow visitation in Massachusetts? Just because you have sole custody, you still have to allow visitation or what's called parenting time, unless otherwise indicated by the court. Courts want both parents to be involved in your child's life unless there is a specific concern. If you believe that your ex is a danger to your child, you can seek an order denying them parenting time. Alternatively, supervised visitation may be ordered. Another question is how to get full custody of a child without going to court. In Massachusetts, if the parents of a child are not married, the mother has sole legal and physical custody of that child. No court order about child custody is needed. It's up to the father to establish that he is in fact the father. Without doing so, the father has no rights as far as child custody goes. If this is your situation, you may still want to get an order from the court if the father tries to keep the child from living with you or the father tries to keep you from making decisions about your child's welfare. There is nothing more important than our children. Their safety is our number one concern. If you fear that your ex is a danger to your children, you can seek sole, legal, and physical custody of them. In order to do so, you must prove to the judge that your ex is an unfit parent. This is not easy. There have to be serious problems that cause you concern. But with our help, you can get sole custody and protect your children.